for the cover of this book, had opened up a lot of doors for my community and conversations, because people always say, "Damn, what are you doing right now?" I'm like, "I'm actually trying to work on this book cover. What is the book about?" Mental health. And then that starts to open up conversation, like what kind of, like, different things, like read the book, and you're gonna, when it comes out, read it, check it out. It's already out, but that's what I was telling people, read this book, check it out. But that book has really inspired me. Kevin Dedner did a really great job with it. The book is really doing well on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it at a lot of different platforms. You can go to the bookstores and get it. The Joy of the Disinherited. And I created a cover, and I'm mentioned on page 100. I'm part of the team with Kevin Dedner, and he had bought a painting from me about a year before that. He bought Lost But Not Forgotten, and I have Trayvon Martin and Michael Brown in it. And it was just, that painting was created the day that Michael Brown was killed, because I was affected by it. I was like, geez, it's like all these people just keep getting, our youth is just dying. So I put this painting together in 24 hours, and it's 4 feet by 4. So 4 feet by 4 by 4, and I'm using acrylic oil pastel, but it just came out, and I just let it live, and I carried it around for, I did a couple shows with Capital Bop with it, so it got a lot of exposure before Kevin Dedner purchased it, and now it sits in his home next to the original print piece, my original work of the Joy of Disinherited book cover. So check that out, y'all.
Okay. Observation. You do a great job of flushing your emotions in the moment. To me, flushing is getting it out. It's, hey, I have this thing. You don't define the moments as good or bad. You just know I need to get it out.
I need to get it out, yeah.
Yeah.
Even
what
me doing this.
What is that like?
What, getting it out?
In the moment of getting something out.
It's like right now. Like, I don't really ever be in front of the camera. Never. I don't, I'm actually ignoring these things, you're the focus, but I hope that what I'm saying is nurturing, or
it's hitting things.
I hope so. I want this to be timeless. This is what we do here, These videos can, outlive us, you know what I mean? And maybe our youth might need to hear this 10, 20 years from now. You don't know. Like, like, oh, these brothers were dealing with this back in the day. Like, we're still fighting that good fight.
Yeah, the deep dive, that conversation started here so we can be here.
Right.
Yeah.
We already did all that. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Which show us something new, you know what I'm saying? Trying to think of, like, I know I'm kind of rambling, and
no, you're not. You're actually heading the right direction. So you said you were on page 108.
I'm on in the book. When you all purchase the book, I'm on page 100.
100.
And so I'm on exactly page 100.
Okay.
And it talks. Kevin gives me a little, He talks about me for a second, because it's a beautiful project. Because this guy buys my painting, and then a year later, he's like, "I really liked working with this young man," and I did a couple book signings with him, selling prints, just coming through, support, giving my perspective on the cover. Because a lot of people were asking how I created the cover, and shout outs to Bolivia, Miko Art. Leo Calasala, Armin Cuchos. That's I have some work out in Bolivia, La Paz, and they sent me this dye. It's I don't know the name of it, but it's powdery, and you just add water to it, and it's like a watercolor, but it has beautiful colors. And I don't know what this material is. An all natural herb, or I mean not herb, but it's an all natural thing. And I painted the cover with it. So that's why the covers are when people are like, how'd you get these colors? It was actually a little bit of mixing of these pigments that they've given me.
So you technically made an original color.
Yeah. And then they sent it to me in Bible paper. So, in aluminum foil, Bible paper and aluminum foil. And I just have these bags of them as part of some of my mediums, you know. So yeah, that was and some of the colors on that cover too is represents mental health.
Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of subliminal messages in that cover. A lot. And I made a few of them. Yes, on purpose.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I made a few samples for Kevin doing this project, because the first one he didn't like it so much. It was not that he didn't like the work. It was just not what he was feeling like it was projecting out of what his literature, you know. So I made a couple more samples, and he liked where I was going with this one, and this is what creative direction meetings do, you know, when you sit and talk with your client and be like trying to give them the best thing, and that's part of the process, because I'm selling a service and I want this customer to be happy, and I want to be happy because we're making something that's, you know, I want my family to be proud of, you know. I want my community to be proud of that, you know, what I was part of to help, you know. It's just helping, you know. It's it's just helpful to, you know, to do it like that. And also the colors were I wanted the people to be attracted to the cover from a window. And I was thinking like that too.
From the window.
Yeah, like if the book is sitting on a shelf, I want it to be like, I want to look at this one. You know.
Does this correlate with your experience of painting outside and that openness?